One of the things I picked up going to Jan's training sessions was that she is trying to get the city school system to allow us to use Canvas as our lesson plans. That'll prevent us from having to turn in weekly lesson plans, and this way the administrators in each school can simply go to our Canvas pages and see what we have scheduled for that week. That can be pretty cool. It can also be pretty cumbersome depending on how you go about setting these up. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Right now I'm on my assignments page, and I'm going to click open up my homework assignments. I'm going to go ahead and activate 3 different lessons that I currently had or published 3 different lessons that I didn't have published. Now, if I wanted to do this a painful way, I would take and click right here on Order of Operations lesson. I'd click on Edit, and then I'd scroll down here, and I would take and select a due date, which apparently I already had one. I put one in there earlier that I have not cleared out. So I've got a due date set of April 1st at 11:59 p.m. and I could hit save. Now that would be a pretty painful way of doing that. Right now I'm just going to get rid of that due date completely, I hope. And hold on just a second. Alright, that's fixed. But you can see how doing that for each and every assignment could become very time consuming. You could also, of course, access this through your modules. So I'm going to click on my modules right here. I'm going to click on test period 1. Here's the same assignment in test period 1. And then from there, I could go in and edit again and just go down all the way here and assign due dates. You could also put an available from date, which would be when the students could actually access it, and an available to date, which would be when the students are going to get locked out of it. As useful as this stuff is, it's very cumbersome. So let's see if instead we can come up with a better way to do this. To do that, I'm going back to my assignments page. And instead of clicking on the individual assignment, I'm going to click right up here on the top right hand corner on my 3 dots, right there. And I'm going to click Edit Assignment Dates. Now you're going to get a list of all the assignments that are available. You can also see you can put in a date range, but since we've not programmed in a date range for these lessons yet, that's not going to be an option. And well, gee, weird things are happening. Hold on. Alright, I'm not really sure what happened because these were just in beautiful order earlier, but for some reason that has changed. But that's okay, we can still make it work. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in some due dates, and I'm going to try a due date for this month, but it may not let me do it because we're out of our grading period. So I'm going to put a due date in for Monday for 1/1, come down here to 1/2, I'm going to put in a due date for Tuesday, and then 1/3 I'm going to put a due date in for Wednesday. And after that, all I have to do is hit save, and when it processes, you get those due dates are programmed in there. Now you could also, of course, program in your available from dates and available to dates here, doing this all at one time. And it looks like we saved our assignment successfully. If it worked properly, then I should be able to click on my calendar, and in my calendar, and there you can see them right here. Those are the 3 assignments, and you can see that they're colored green because that green course should match a color right here for regular math that the assignment was taken into. Now, what happens if your school administrator just happens to schedule an assembly and not tell anybody? Now, I know none of us have ever experienced this because Gulf Shores doesn't do such things as that. But if it did occur, and now all of your lesson plans are totally cattywampus and they're a day off, or maybe day 1 took longer than you planned on, so you need an extra day for everything, you've got a couple options of how you can fix this. One, you can just click on the calendar and drag it to the new day. And once again, that's not bad if you only have 1 class. But if you have 4 preps you're doing and you have to move a week worth of stuff in 4 preps, that can be pretty cumbersome. It would be nice if they had a way to bulk do this, and once again, we absolutely do. So I'm going to go back to my course. It says assignment pages right up here. And in there, I'm going to click on my three dots in the top right hand side again, edit assignment dates, and let it process for just a second. Here's those three assignments. I'm going to click the three assignments that I want to edit, just like that. I'm going to hit batch edit right here, and I'm going to say move them all forward one day. So I'm going to hit boom, all assignments have moved forward one day, and holy cow, that didn't work right. Yeah, it did, because what was July 20th? So we went to 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and now if I go back to my calendar page, you can see that all those assignments, oh, wait a minute, I didn't save it. Let me click my save button. Now it is saving, and now I should be able to refresh my calendar page. And when I do, boom, all three of those assignments have moved forward to a new page. Hopefully this will make your scheduling of stuff easier for your lessons this year. Canvas is going to become a mainstay in the secondary program, so I'm trying my best to come up with ways to make it as easy as possible for us to get our jobs done and make it easier on the kids too. Should you end up having more questions, I have set up a good little discussion board for us to ask questions on. So go to the Canvas training class and click on discussions right here. And then right here we have questions about Canvas. This is a place for you to type in questions you have, because if you have those questions, we know how it works in our classroom. If you have a question, odds are somebody else is thinking the same thing. And I can put some replies to questions in here, and everybody can see that there's other folks that have questions too, and we can all learn from each other. That's it for today. Keep the questions coming. Let me know if you need anything else.